Hi traders. In this video I wanted to talk about why you should trade cacao, coffee and copper in the next period, and let me tell you, those are my best tips for the next year. And it is because, in my opinion, Bitcoin next year is going to stagnate a little bit, or it is going to be slightly going downwards next year. So I would wait a year until trade again on the main altcoins and on Bitcoin as well. And in my opinion, next year trading cacao, coffee and copper is going to be the best investment. I know many things about many of these commodities from first-hand experience as well, and also about mosquitoes. Yeah, so cacao, its price has gone from 2,000 to 12,000, which is 600% gain, which is insane. It is more than Bitcoin's gain in the equivalent period. So just to compare it to something other, like that has great growth. And cacao is one of the most sought after commodities in the market because of fragrance, because of alternative uses, and of course chocolate, cakes, the whole food industry, and chocolate milks, everything. The demand for cacao is every year increasing because of markets and developing countries that are increasing their purchasing power, and its people are starting to eat like cacao and chocolates, and it is something that should be considered when trading cacao, that the demand is going to be insane. And at the same time, because many of the countries are urbanized very heavily, cacao farmers are less and less, and it is very important to consider. The weather is very bad for cacao in Africa, and so the production was so bad that it had this insane 600% growth. And the crazy thing is that it is such an insane growth that if you ask any of AI systems, like ChatGPT, it is going to tell you it is not real. I don't believe it if you don't show it like the actual results that it is the case. If you only show them the results up until like 2020, it is going to say like it is no way on earth that cacao is going to reach $12,000. So it is going to be an interesting commodity to look for. Copper is also an interesting commodity because it can't die because of all the electronic systems and chips. It can't die, and it had a great year. If you take a look at the chart, it is insane how much copper had like a growth in the last years. And in my opinion, if there is a situation, if a zombie apocalypse happens and the production is slowing down so much, then the price of copper is going to fall. But if that does not happen, then I think copper is going to go upwards all year basically, or stagnate a little bit. This is my prediction. Of course, I am just a human, but I looked at every major factor for copper, major markets, and the demand is increasing. And I think it is going to increase in the next years as well, because we are on the verge of the digital, like the full-on digital age, because many countries are not, if you are living in a Western country, you know that everybody is using electronics and stuff, but if you are living in a non-Western country, you know that many of the population doesn't have a computer or even phone, and it is now changing rapidly. So we are going to have some major increase in copper, the price of copper, in my personal opinion. And the coffee, which I wanted to talk about, is very interesting because coffee price is going up rapidly. Maybe it's a worse year with the weather, and it was not good for coffee. And so in my opinion, look out for coffee prices and stock up on coffee, because coffee and the premium quality in many countries might be extremely expensive in the next years, and it is not the next 2 years but the next decade, I would say. And all the big like premium coffee producing nations are dealing with bad, severe weather changes. So these are the three commodities that basically are, in my opinion, would make a great portfolio. And I am creating a robot for this. And if you are interested in that robot that is trading commodities, let me know in the comments, because if there is enough demand, then I am not going to only use it myself and some other private traders, but I might be publishing it as a retail EA with a limited edition. So like 100 traders maximum that are going to be able to purchase this EA. If you are interested, let me know in the comments. The new updates are coming out on January 6th. These are going to be great updates. I am working on them for months now, and finally they are going to be out. So you are going to get the notification on email and Telegram. You can ask me as well if you want. Where is the update? All this kind of stuff. Ciao.